What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy JR here, and I'm bringing out this video because I have to be completely honest with you about the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Okay, so when I first got the Z Fold 5, I decided that I wanted it because, for one, it's the Z Fold 5. It's the latest and greatest of all the folds that have been out so far. You know, we got some things as far as hardware that's new. Updated software wasn't really a big issue because I knew that, you know, in a month or so, the 4s, the 3s are going to get the software that's out now, the, what is it, 5.1.1. So that wasn't really too much of a big deal, but I think the fact that they improved some of the hardware is what kind of really pushed me in the direction to get it, along with the special edition colors, the exclusive colors from Samsung. After using the phone for a while, I realized that, you know what, it's not really too many differences. So it's like, I kind of got tired of using it, to be honest with you. It was like, I don't know if I really want to keep this or not, because my Fold 4, everything looks pretty much the same. When you have the case on this phone right here, as you can see, you have like the front of it is covered, the back of it is covered. I mean, the S Pen is cool, don't get me wrong, the S Pen is nice and it's flat and it's flush on the back of it. But when you have a case on this thing, the only way that anybody would be able to tell the difference between the 4 and the 5 is by looking at the hinge, because you have the matte color hinge now. That's the only part of the phone that's actually exposed. And when you're opening it, if you don't have it physically in your hand, then you won't be able to tell that it's a 5. So the craziest thing happened to me today, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Over the weekend, I decided I was gonna return the Fold 5, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go back to my S23 Ultra, which I still am actively using my S23 Ultra because I actually did pack up my Z Fold 5. And I had it in a box. I was ready to return it back to Samsung, and something hit me, man. I was like, you know what? I can't do it. I don't know why, but I cannot return it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, you know, your opinion about why you think I can't return it. But okay, I have had the Z Fold 3. Spent time with that. That was actually a really good phone. The folding experience really wasn't that bad. The Fold 4, the folding experience, I mean, it's like the folding was too strong a little bit, you know. But it felt secure, strong but secure. And then now we got the 5. It's really reminding me. It's a combination of how easy the folding from the Fold 3 was, but the security of the hinge on the Fold 4. So it's like the 5, it really is a combination of the best things from the generations before, whether it's the 1, 2, 3, or 4. They made incremental upgrades to really just create something that's more refined. And that's not just including the hardware, that's also with the software as well. Because if you compare it to other foldables out there, you got the Pixel Fold, you have Huawei, you got OnePlus. I mean, you've got a lot of different foldable devices out there that's coming out too, you know. But Samsung's been doing it so long, and they've been doing it out in the open, that their experience, I guess because we've seen where they started and where they are now, we respect the grind, you know what I'm saying? So they've locked down the software. I mean, just the whole foldable experience from the hardware to the software is really, really good. So it's really hard for me I think that's what it was that's made it really hard for me to give it up. Now, don't get me wrong, I love using the S23 Ultra. I have it right here. And, you know, just being, this is by far the top of the line Android candy bar, slab, whatever you want to call it, phone. Hardware, software, camera quality, everything is really, really top of the line. But when it comes to foldables, and I haven't even had a Pixel Fold, but I think I've seen enough videos and I've heard enough about it to form a somewhat of a decent opinion. Yeah, I know I would have to actually put it in my hand and experience it myself, but I feel like from what I've heard of how the apps aren't optimized yet, and how the actual folding of the phone doesn't completely fold out to 180 degrees. I feel like that kind of would annoy me. I don't know if y'all remember in the last couple videos I told you that my Fold 4 started doing that, where something got in the hinge and now it's not folding out completely flat. That would annoy the crap out of me. So I don't think the Fold would really suit me. And then looking at the brightness of the screen for the Fold in sunlight versus the new brightness of the Fold 5, it's really no comparison. So with everything being so refined on the Fold 5, I think that's what really made me say, you know what, let me just pump the brakes on the return right now, because I feel like if I return it, I'm gonna regret it. Although I know next year this time they're gonna have the Fold 6. So when I was thinking about that, you know, I was like, okay, well, maybe just hold on to whatever. Don't get the Fold 5, wait till the Fold 6 come out. And then I started thinking about how Samsung does with the trade-ins, man. So I had the Fold 3. I traded the Fold 3 in for the Fold 5. They gave me $800 for the Fold 3. Now let's fast forward here to the future. I'm thinking that when the Fold 6 comes out, the Fold 3, they're probably gonna give you maybe $500, I would say, for that phone. And then when the Fold 5 comes out for the Fold 4, they're gonna give you $800. The Fold 5 probably $1,000. So if they shift it like that, then I think that trading in the Fold 3 was a good choice for now, because I feel like as more generations come out, of course they're gonna be worth less. So I was thinking like, okay, if I return this now, then they're gonna send the Fold 3 back and I won't be able to, you know, get as much as I could for the Fold 3 now. So it's just a lot of different things I was thinking about, you know, when I decided to take it back out of the box, set it back up again, and possibly switch my SIM from the S23 back to the Fold 5. I think that I made the right decision by keeping it. So I just wanted to get up here and just explain to y'all my thought process. And I said, you know, I gotta let them know, man. I did pack it up. I was ready to ship it back out. Had the RMA ready. But then something told me, man, just hold on to it. You already got it. You got the exclusive color that you want. If you try to send it back and reorder it, I mean, believe it or not, some of the colors are back ordered a little bit now. So, and also you lose out more money on the Fold 3. You can't double trade. I was thinking about that too. I was like, man, can I send the Fold 3 and the Fold 4? Can I get $1,800? That way I get the Fold 5 for free? Nah, they're smarter than that. So that's not gonna work. But anyway, man, I just wanted to holler at y'all for a minute and let y'all know my thought process. I did end up deciding, like I said, to keep the Fold 5. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back and customize it, you know, put everything back the way it was. And I'm gonna really just utilize the crap out of this thing, man. All the features, the multitasking mainly, and just keep on, you know, testing it out, testing its limits, checking out the battery and everything, and comparing it probably to the Fold 4 too, man. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. But if this is something that you've been thinking about, you know, back and forth, and this video kind of hit something for you and answered the question for you, hit that thumbs up button, man. Drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts were and everything. And just hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you know when I'm posting another video again, man. And I gotta say, like, unfolding this phone compared to the 3 and the 4, like I said, it's the hinge mechanics and the hardware. It's like the Fold 3 and the Fold 4 came together and had a baby, and this is it right here. It's smaller, it's leaner, it's more secure, and it opens so much easier and closes so much. The hinge by itself, man. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here, man. It's your boy JR. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.